out of love. Ain't no hatred up here. My question for you is this. I'm pointing out a problem that is a medical fact. In the black community, 80% of our women are classified as obese. Now you might say, but we big-boned it. Okay, great. Let's take 20 pounds off of that for the bones. What about the other way? Did you know that the Bible teaches us not only what to eat, but how to do it? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? I'm about to teach you today. And guess what? If you think what I'm saying is wrong, prove me wrong. Show me a society filled of in-shape, fit black people. It doesn't exist. We used to have it 120 years ago. You didn't have fat slaves in Jim Crow era because we were so damn poor we couldn't afford to eat. Now you're blessed with American Babylonian fortune. And now we eat out of order. Read it again.
Eat as it becometh a man.
And you know who the weakest ones are? Black men who don't set their house in order. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use myself and put myself on blast. My wife was 80 pounds overweight. What does that make her? It made her obese, right? And guess what I didn't do? I should have been applying them laws. Guess what happened to her? She had a stroke. You know what a stroke is? More black women have a stroke and a heart attack than any other race of women.
Bring it out.
So what I had to do is repent. I need to set the tone in my house. I need to tell my woman how to eat and what to eat. And I'm going to show you right now with the Bible. This is how you do it. Sirach 38 verse 4.
Bring it out.
Your food is medicine. Your food is medicine. You must eat according to what God grows. I'm going to prove it to you. Everything I'm saying is out the Bible. So if you want to check me with the Bible. Read.
Sirach chapter 38 verse 4. The Lord had created medicines out of the earth.
It's a good. How many of y'all are here from the islands? Y'all black Americans or anybody from Haiti or Jamaica? Everybody black Americans, right? So all of us here are black Americans. Do you remember, sisters, a time when your grandmothers used to have remedies for you? You're probably too young to remember that. Maybe this one right here. You remember your grandmother used to have herbal, you remember that? Give me one example what your grandmother used to tell you. Come on now. Talk to me, young lady. All right, so look, I'm gonna show you. Read it again.
The Lord had created medicines out of the earth.
I'm gonna give you an example. Very good. These are things that are medicine. Ginger is medicine.
Right.
Turmeric is medicine.
Right.
Garlic is medicine.
Right.
There's basil. All these different herbs are medicines.
Bring it out.
So guess what? If we come out of this garbage way of eating, like if that's a soda, that's horrible. Okay, we gotta come out and stop eating processed foods and eat medicines out the ground. Let me say it again. For those of you who have feelings are hurt, listen, I don't care. Because I don't want you to go have a stroke or heart attack. 80% of you black women is obese. Y'all don't have a problem. Y'all know you should be running to get this medicine and help your sisters. Go to the ICU. They're filled with black men and women. It's amazing. This Babylonian diet that you black folks learned from your oppressors says to eat 3 meals a day. That's what they teach in the stupid military. 3 meals a day. That's why most of Americans out of shape and overweight. Tell me I'm lying. Pull medical facts. Pull statistics. And you heathen, nobody care about you. Read.
For excess of meats bringeth sickness.
Excess of meats bringeth sickness. And unfortunately, our people are sick as hell. Look at the Hispanic community. Look at Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubanos, Mexicanos. They're out of shape. They're unhealthy. Why? Part of it is because they were conquered during slavery by Christopher Columbus and those devilish men.
That's right.
And they had to fight for their lives. We understand that. But now we can choose what to eat. We can stop the obesity rates among black and Hispanic women.
Right.
And a real man that really cares is not going to sugarcoat it.
Right.
Listen, black women are out of damn shape. I say it to the cow. Hispanic women are out of shape and they don't look right. It is the man's job to set us in order.
I see
The man must teach his woman how to eat. The man must tell his woman, this is right, this is wrong. Read it again.
For excess of meats bringeth sickness.
Excess of, that's why you black folks, a lot of you eat meat 3 times a damn day. That's excess of meat. You wonder why your blood pressure It's the systolic is skyrocket. Read.
And severity will turn into cholera.
Turn to sickness in your stomach. I got a question for you, sis. Question. If you had your father, or you think your grandfather, or your uncle, someone who you respected as a man in your family, if when you was a little girl, and he told you, it's always in your ear, Mommy, do this, don't do that, would you be willing to listen to him? So now, we look at the women, our black and Hispanic women, who are the Israelites. We look at the shape of our women, most of them, and it's out of order. How come nobody is correcting them? So we are the prophets of God telling you, this is the problem, but here's the solution.
That's right.
You black men and women want to know how to get in shape and lose weight? I got biblical solutions.
Right.
It starts with the dietary law, Leviticus 11. A lot of you black men eat pork. You eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and you mock at God. God is going to mock you at the last day, brother. God going to get you, brother. God going to deal with you. Read Leviticus 11, last 2 verses. What are we going over the dietary laws that are for the Israelites? You blacks and Hispanics, you are the real Jews.
Right.
You are the Israelites.
That's
it's
right.
time you learn this truth and stop playing games with your life. Read.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 46.
What are we reading? The black man's kryptonite, called laws. Called laws. Called statutes and commandments. Read.
This is the law of the beast.
So God gave the Israelites laws on how to eat. And not only do black men and women overeat, not all of them, but they don't know what foods to eat.
Right.
Now, does the Bible tell us what to do? Yes, it does. I'm going to prove it to you right now. Read it again.
This is the law of the beast.
So the Holy Bible has laws on beasts. Let's see what context is this talking about? Is this raising them on a farm? Is this what they run in nature? What is this beast pertaining to? Read.
And of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters.
So first he said the beast that goes on all fours. Then he said the fowls that go in the air. Then he said also the things that are in the waters. You with me? So he covers the land, the air, and the sea. This is God, right? Read.
And of every creature that creepeth upon the earth.
Now he gives a distinction, everything that move on earth. Why? Because you got to know what you're doing when it comes to eating. That's why. Read.
Every creature creeps upon the earth to make a difference between the unclean and the clean.
So the Holy Bible tells you black men and women, Hispanic men and women, you're the Israelites, how to eat and what to eat. We're reading out of the Bible right now. And you husbands, fathers need to set your houses in order. Read.
And between the beasts that may be eaten.
So the law is, out of all those categories, sister, there's beast that can be eaten. You listening? The beast that can be eaten. Read.
And the beast that may not be eaten.
Read the last part again.
And the beast that may not be eaten.
So in New Orleans, what is New Orleans known for cuisine? What cuisine is New Orleans known for? Crab, shrimp, crawfish, crawdaddies, right? Let's see if God tells us, the Israelites, about how to eat those things. Read on. Okay, go to Leviticus about waters. 11, I think it's verse 5 or 6. You'll find it.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse
9.
10. And all that have not.
Start from 9.
Start at verse 9.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
You listen, sister. Escúchame. Mira, read it again.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
This is Moses speaking God's law to the Israelites. You are an Israelite. These black people here that walk up and down the street acting like they don't hear us, they are the Israelites. Read.
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
What context are we talking about? What you can and cannot eat in any of the waters of the earth, meaning streams, brooks, oceans, rivers, bayous. Read it again. Everything's a joke till God judge you. Read.
I see us.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
He said, everything that's in the water, these what you shall eat. Read.
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
You might have missed it, so I'm going to let him read it again. Because we coming out the Bible. Read it
Right.
again.
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
Again.
Fins and scales.
So God gives you a very easy law. Out of all the waters on the earth, this is the law you got to know. It has to have both fins and scales. Read it again. She got it. Read it again.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
These are what you shall eat of all that are in the waters. Read.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales.
Hey mama, what they got to have in them? Fins and scales. Now hold that. No one can take that away from you. No one can take that law away from you now. You got to apply it. Now watch this. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list, mama. Can I eat as a result of that law? God gave me one law that is two parts. I can now run my life based upon that. I'm going to ask you a question. Can I eat a sea snake? Why? It does not have fins. I think it has scales. Now, can I eat an oyster? It does not have fins. It does not have scales. Can I eat a shrimp? It does not have fins. It's a crustacean. Can I eat lobster, crab? So my question is this. Let's think about it. Every black and Hispanic in this country, I say 95% grew up with a Bible in their house. You with me? How come we ain't never learned that? You want to know why? We learned the white man's version of his Bible.
Right.
But this is the real version of the Bible. Saying, escutame, read.
These are the beasts which ye
No,
shall.
I want pork. Come on, brother.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
So the swine is a pig, a hog, a wild boar. They're all from the same family. Read it again.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
Because a pig does have a divided hoof. If it ran down the block, it would gallop. Not like a dog has a soft paw. A pig on concrete gallops. Listen good.
And be cloven footed.
And it's hard. The hoof is hard. It'll gallop like a horse. Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
But the Bible says that the pork, the swine, does not chew the cud. So why didn't you black folks, you Hispanics, why you eat pork? Why? Every one of you got a Bible in your doggone house.
Right.
Every one of you got a Bible in your church. Why is it that black women, our sisters, who are our wives, who are our mothers, who are our sisters, why are 80% of y'all obese? Why? 80% of black women, that's a medical fact.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.